So I recently paid up for Illy and tried it. It's a well-known brand. It's international. It's found in most hotels and a lot of European shops. And the flavor is great, but the problem is it's clogging up my espresso machine. I'm using a De'Longhi. I've recently cleaned it. I've tried tamping it many different ways. And ultimately what I've realized is that the grinds are super, super fine. It's almost powder-like. I'm going to zoom in here. And hopefully you pick that up. This on the right hand side that I'm on now is normal number 4 grind. You can see they're much larger grinds. These are normal for espresso, whereas this is a fine powder almost. And ultimately it's really not taking well to my machine. It's essentially just clogging up. At some point the machine stops and it will not drip any coffee. So I'm going to show that to you now, just so you know I'm not crazy. I've already pre-tamped it, and even here you can see it's super fine in there. I didn't do a hard tamp. I promise you it's not an issue with tamping. I've got it loaded up. It's super strange to me because illy this is an espresso preparation. It says so literally right on there, and it's supposed to be made for this. So anyway, here it is. I'm already preheated and good to go. First we get some. And you'll see and hear this thing basically just die down. You hear that? Really coming out the right side. And now it's struggling. That's the pump just dying. Look at that. And we're not even at half of an espresso. That's the pump struggling to get that water through. On certain days, this thing actually just dies, and I have to shut it off. This is actually not as bad, but nonetheless, not coming out right, not making a proper cup of espresso. So you can see, I mean, this is what I just pulled this off, and this is the illy. This is what it looks like afterward. This is such an interesting problem because obviously illy is a well-known European brand, loved by many. I can't imagine everybody's having this issue. This is a De'Longhi, Italian-made, but nonetheless, and it's definitely not the tamping. I've tried every which way. I've done it tight, I've done it loose, I've done almost no tamping at all. The machine's okay. You saw there are other videos where I recently just cleaned out the pre-filter basket, as well as you know, this piece here. So it's not the machine. It works well with other coffees, grinds that is. For those of you thinking about using the illy and watching this, I mean, I've tried it many times. I ended up using most of this in a drip coffee machine, my Krups, just because I didn't want to waste it. It is quite expensive. So hopefully this saved some of you some time, money, and frustration, and ideally some other YouTubers out there or YouTube watchers will comment and let us know if they are experiencing the same issues or not. I doubt it's just specific to De'Longhi, but we'll see. Thank you guys for letting me vent, and I hope this helps some of you. Cheers.